What a great start for Pakistan in this ICC World Test Championship 2023-2025 cycle. After winning the first test in Gaul comprehensively thanks to a brilliant double turn from Saud Shakil, here in the second test at the Sinhalese Sports Club, we have seen Pakistan inflict a massive innings and 222 run defeat to Sri Lanka. This innings and 222 run win for Pakistan is their best in not just the best in Sri Lanka, but it is the worst home defeat for Sri Lanka in their test history. That is how significant this has been, because Pakistan's innings and 222 run win has meant that they have swept the series against Sri Lanka 2-0, and this despite one whole day being washed out due to rain. It is a tribute to Pakistan and their bowlers, especially their spin and pace bowling options. Now remember, in the first test at Gaul, Pakistan had won a test match after a full 1 year. And then after that, in this test at the Sinhalese Sports Club, Pakistan have been thoroughly dominant. Consider this one particular statistic. None of the Sri Lanka's innings, both the Sri Lankan innings, did not even get past Abdullah Shafiq's 201. That is how dominant Pakistan were. And in the first innings, it was Abrar Ahmed who spun a web around the Sri Lanka batters. In this, it was Noman Ali, 7 for 80, which is by far now his best bowling figures in Test history. His previous best was 6 for 127 that he got against Australia. But now, Noman Ali, the left-arm orthodox spinner from Sindh, has managed to ensure that he gets 7 wickets. We all thought that he was due for the perfect 10 because all 7 wickets prior to that he had only taken. But then Naseem Shah, a brilliant spell of reverse swing bowling, saw him completely dismantle the tail, and Angelo Matthews was left stranded on 62. So, Sri Lanka have lost by an innings and 222 runs, and Pakistan have made a great start in this World Test Championship cycle of 2023-2025. This is also what you may say, it's kind of revenge for Pakistan, because in the last WTC cycle, when they played 2 tests at Gaul, the series was tied 1-1. And remember, whichever team wins most of their home games, they will now have the advantage heading into the World Test Championship cycle. But remember, Pakistan had a very similar beginning in 2021-2023 when they swept 2-0 against Bangladesh. But then after that, you saw they couldn't even win a single series at home. Remember, they lost 1-0 to Australia, they lost 3-0 to England, and then they had 0-0 in the series against New Zealand. So they didn't win any of their test matches at home. They won 2-0 against Bangladesh. They drew 1-1 against West Indies when they played. And in their last away tour, they managed to draw 1-1 against Sri Lanka as well. So this time also, they have started the cycle very well. But remember, tougher assignments are coming up for them next time. So it will be Australia away, but then now they will be hoping to end 28 years of pain. Remember, they haven't won a single test in Australia for 28 years. So if you look at the quality of the series, you can argue that the batsmen played some terrible shots indeed. The likes of Dinesh Chandimal, Dhananjay De Silva, who played really well in the first innings. He also scored a century, remember. He scored well even in the first innings, but despite that, the most of the Sri Lankan batters, they played horrendous shots. And that is why they gifted their wickets away. And the pitches also, you may argue that Gaul was also flat, but the Pakistanis exploited very well. And that is why it was a very poor show from Sri Lanka. And one wonders what kind of shots were they attempting. Every single wicket that they gifted to Noman Ali, it was a gift. Horrendous shot selection. And that was the same problem even in the first innings. Horrendous shot selection. You may recall that Naseem Shah, the ploy that he had in the first innings, bowling short to Dinesh Chandimal. Chandimal mistimed one, although Dhananjay De Silva really got his game going. But at the same point, the inability to take wickets, that is a major problem for Sri Lanka. I mean, 570 plus and just only 6-7 wickets. Abdullah Shafiq and Aga Salman both hitting, Abdullah Shafiq in particular hitting a double hundred and Aga Salman hitting 132. But on the other hand, before this tour, Pakistan didn't have a single double centurion in Sri Lanka. Now, in the space of 2 tests, they have got 2 double centurions, Saud Shakil and Abdullah Shafiq, plus Aga Salman chipping in with 132, means that now Pakistan are 2-0 up in the series. Now, many people are asking me, is an India versus Pakistan World Test Championship final possible at Lord's 2025? It is just the start of the cycle. Already, but India have lost 8 World Test Championship points because the second test at Port of Spain was drawn. Here, Pakistan have won 2. And remember, in this test match, one day was totally washed out. Yet, look at the way they have played. They are also playing their own style of basketball cricket. Their scoring rate was sensational. So that is why Pakistan, under the guidance of Babar Azam, are playing really, really good cricket. And remember, it's been a good couple of weeks for Pakistan cricket. They managed the Pakistan Shaheens, that is the emerging team. They managed to beat India in the emerging Asia Cup final. Then 2 tests that they have played here ensured it's a 2-0 sweep. And remember, the next month you're going to see Pakistan play the Asia Cup as well. Remember, their initial games will be in Pakistan. After that, they will have to come to Sri Lanka for the remaining matches. 4 matches in Pakistan, 9 in Sri Lanka. So that is why India versus Pakistan, September 2, that will be in Palakele. Then you may see the rest of the games in Colombo. So we'll be covering all that as well. Congratulations to Pakistan for what has been a fantastic July for them. But now they have to really ensure that they maintain the momentum. Thank you so much, folks, for joining us for this live. We'll be back with more updates on sports today. Tap that bell icon so you know when we go live. And don't forget, we are on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram as well. Thank you.